Hey, what's up, Tim, or whomever this may concern? My name is Steven, and I'm local to the area. And in this video, I'm going to show you three things that you can do today to start bringing in more high quality HVAC jobs to your business. So by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, then shoot me back a message and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine as well. Now, I don't want to waste any more of your time, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. The three things I'll be going over are content, citations, and backlinks, and why these three things are so important when it comes to ranking you and getting found on Google. Now, content is everything on your front page here, and that's what we're going to be going over, your front page. Most business owners, they understand the importance of content on a homepage, but they're unsure of how much content and what type of content Google is actually looking for. Okay, so the first thing I did is I grabbed all your words off your front page and I threw them into a word counter. Now you currently have 715 words on your homepage. Now Google, they usually like to see at least 1,500 words of content on websites that are service-based websites such as yours, right? This gives you plenty of opportunity to add these, we call them buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're looking for your services to buy. So Google knows how to find them, right? So I went ahead and pulled up the top competitor here in Wilmington for HVAC, the saltairinc.com, and I threw them into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. Now, this tool gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses when ranking websites. So their website, Salt Air's website, is currently being found for 207 keywords. And in the past 30 days, their website was clicked on 821 times because of this. Now, I plugged your website into the same tool, and you're currently being found for 9 keywords, and your website was clicked on 16 times over the past 30 days. So let's go back to our competitor and click on their keywords and see what they're being found for. All right. So these are all the keywords they're currently being found for, and we want to pay attention to these location-based keywords, right? Like HVAC, Wilmington, NC, HVAC repair, Wilmington, AC repair, Wilmington, and it's important to have the location after it or even preceding it, right? Because this is how you're going to get found. If it doesn't have the location on there, you're leaving yourself open for national and sometimes global searches. So as you can see, HVAC Wilmington, NC, just that term alone was searched 250 times over the past 30 days, and their website was clicked on 84 times because of that. So let's go and look at the keywords that you're currently being found for. Okay, so comfort science, that's a branded keyword. So people, that's good too, but people that already know you are searching for you, right? Indoor quality, that's not necessarily a buyer intent. Um, Carolina Comfort Air, so furnace repair. So this is buyer intent, right? And HVAC service Wilmington. So these are, and you've got these on your site, but the issue is you're ranked on page 6 for this one and 8 for this one. So you're too far down the list for them to find you. And we'll go over how to get you up on that. But first off, you'd want to go down this list and grab all the relevant location-based keywords that they have, and you'd want to put them on your site. But not just once, you want to find out how many times they have each of those on their site, and you'd want to one-up them on each of those, right? And that would actually put you guys as the authority when it comes to content. Next, I'd like to go over citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like HVAC, Wilmington, NC, studies have shown that right around 45% of people are going to click on one of the businesses in this section here called the map pack. This has everything to do with your Google business profile. And now most people, they're under the impression that it's the reviews that get you ranked in here. And if that was the case, James and Son would not be in here, and Salt Air Heating should be over O'Brien Service Company. So it's not really the reviews, it's actually citations. And a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. And some examples of these directories are Yelp, White Pages and Yellow Pages, just to name a few. There's a ton of them. I'm sure you guys already have some of them, but it's usually the businesses that have anywhere between 200 and 400 that end up dominating the map pack here. The good news is there's actually tools that will show us what citations these businesses have. So for example, say O'Brien Service Company, we find that they have 300 citations. You want to go down the list and grab all the ones that you don't already have. And then when you're done with that, add like 100, and that would ensure that you are dominating this map pack here and will get you in on that 45% of clicks there that they're clicking in this area for. Now, underneath the map pack is what we call Google's organic search results list. Usually the entire list is under the map pack, but sometimes the number one spot will be above the map pack, and that's what's going on here. So this number one spot, whether it be below or above the map pack, gets right around 40% of all clicks. Now, remember, this was 45%, but it's divided, it's split up in between these three. For the 40% is dedicated to this position alone. And the main driver here are backlinks. So what is a backlink? It's when other websites on the internet are linking back to your website. And Google uses this kind of like online referrals. And the more relevant that website is that's linking back to your site, the better, right? So for example, let's say you have a popular local blog page or even a popular industry site, like a HVAC site that's linking back to you. That's what's actually going to help push you up in the rankings for Google rankings. However, since you guys are an HVAC company, say there's a site like Pizza Hut that's linking back to you, that's really no good because you guys don't sell pizza. So let's go back to this tool that I showed you earlier. And this middle section, this is our competitor. This middle section here is called the backlink profile, and it shows us that saltairinc.com currently has 223 backlinks. Okay, and these 223 backlinks are actually coming from 114 referring domains, and that's just a fancy term for other websites. And that's what we want to concentrate on right there. So let's go and see what your backlink profile looks like. So currently you're getting 18 backlinks from 15 referring domains. So just to be clear, it's because of the content and the keywords that Google finds you, and then it's because of the backlinks that they rank you. Okay, so we want to see it's these referring domains that are pushing power. So we want to look at where they're getting their backlinks from. So we click on that number, and this shows us the entire list of websites that Salt Air Inc. is getting their backlinks from. So what you'd want to do is you'd want to go down this entire list and reach out to all the websites and get backlinks from them, from websites that you're not currently getting backlinks from. If you did that with all of these, that would put you in contention for this number one spot, right? But to ensure you get that number one spot, you do that same thing with the top 3 to 4 websites on this list. And it would take a little bit of time, but you would eventually overtake this number one spot and take all that traffic that Salt Air is currently getting. So just to recap, first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second's going to be citations. You want to be in I'd say at least 300 to 400 directories to really dominate the map pack. And last is going to be backlinks. You need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to HVAC companies in the Wilmington area. If you were to implement this, you would take over that number one spot. Now you can take this information and implement it yourself, and that's cool. Or if you want to save time, you can book a discovery call with me. Again, my name's Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can just reply back to this email, or you can call me at 910-551-2006. Now, I hope this this was educational for you, and it showed you a few things that you can implement yourself if you want to start outranking your competition. I just ask that you give me a little bit of feedback on this video and let me know how I did. But other than that, I appreciate your time and have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.